still living in my parents' house. So I was like, you can like pick me up from like my parents' house when you come, blah, blah, blah. So the day comes and I'm ready to go out with this guy. So he tells me he's at the door. And I go and open, and the person I see, it wasn't a mbaba, okay, but I was 18 and this girl was like 35.
It was a mubaba. You know me, I know these guys who like, they'll be so weirded out. They'll be like, oh my God, this is the gayest one. Break their phone.
No, you just...
Move on.
So when you're talking to a babe on the nini, I'm a two mama nudes.
You're like, wow.
Sasa wewe unasema sasa hapa nitume nini? What is the best thing to send? I completely believe the member should be like the last option.
Because you can't really compare what you've received and what you have to send.
Maybe like
Kitambi.
No, hey, boyfriend yako ure.
Because you've done this.
No, I'm saying like six pack.
Kuna mtu anawatch hii podcast na checklist anajaribu kufigure out Charlie wa Joyce.
First, a random series, do they jazz you like they have to be of someone you know?
No, they jazz me.
Random, yeah? Random one. Okay, now let's talk about a scenario
Not
where
always,
a guy is making money off of babes. Tinder Swindler.
So now, I'm going to use your words against you.
Tell me.
Joyce and Kwambox. Tinder Swindler is only popular because babes talk, guys don't. You said it.
Who told you
right?
not to have a mouth?
Nah, it's society. It's society. Just like how you're saying, a man, he's the man there, he's supposed to put his foot down and say, oh, you're my baby mama, you're my baby mama.
He's the baby daddy. He's the one who
went
Oh, so now you changed from man to baby daddy.
When we're praying, two different women. So you have to be in the middle of it and put your foot down, honestly.
Kuna kitu kama hiyo.
When we're praying, do you say, our Father and Mother who art in heaven?
And most of the time it works. It's usually if it's the guy who's got more money.
Not
right?
necessarily.
No.
Even
babes.
Even I know
babes.
babes.
They tell you how they were being.
I know babes do that. I know babes do that.
Me, I know
but
very
most of the
times
these guys do that.
Now 10 years into their relationship, and that's how it started.
Me, I know someone who took
the
man to school.
Yeah.
Nice.
He came, graduated. They have kids together. Yeah. He's got a good job now, but she still makes more money. But he's the one who's doing the thing.
How posti Nangi?
Wanakwanga socials. Wanakwanga socials. Lakini hawapost ati I'm the one who paid the school fees. Let us say diploma ni yeye ameshikilia. If I take you to school, the diploma is mine. Wewe kwani hamjasikia Stella wangu?
Hey, bro,
this guy took the babe to Japan as in just because they are cute. I'm like, the first blunder he made, he should have married her. He should have impregnated her and then luko.
Damn.
Straight up.
So selfish.
No,
that doesn't work.
Me, if you pay for me school fees, imagine that's the end of our relationship.
That doesn't. I'll just hear a story.
You made the campus that you're pelekaing me to campus in another country. Do you know what? Guys, when I remember my campus, I'm like, I can't believe I am alive. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to you, Sayu, man. Like, I can't believe I'm alive. So imagine if like someone sponsored my education at that time. Right now, washa jinyonga.
So if that's true,
campus, bam, I have a boyfriend.
Parry.
Babes can overlook your wallet for them jolls.
Yeah, and vice versa. Like if your jolls is
mizzy. You know, it's not. It's just,
but there's
maybe
money
you had
in the
an
pocket.
accident, like when you were being born, it just didn't show up.
So if you're blessed, uko na bahati, uko na pesa, unaweza kununua Range Rover, acres of land, you need to compensate.
Exactly.
And it will help.
Bro, and you know what? Have you ever seen like
what?
So hii self-advertisement tumesema hatutaki.
What?
Yeah? How will we know? We need to prove. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Count me out of it.
No, I wasn't even going there.
When you get to a place, right? You're just trying to be just the two of you looking into each other's eyes. But guess what? Even the waitress who's serving you, she's getting wet just serving you the drink because she's looking at this guy. She says, God damn.
She's like, oh, wow.
You know, she's even there writing. You've seen situations where you're seated with your boyfriend and the waitress is writing kwa bill. Kwa sababu anajua yeye ndio ataidaka. Imagine you're so cute. Nimekwambia you're the ugly one in your relationship. No. So...
Wow. No, it's true. Ati waitress.
Me, I've told you. See, he likes hot babes.
The most I do with my cousins is drink. Like,
so you don't have a cousin where, you only have male cousins.
Honestly, same.
No, even the babes.
You only have babe cousins.
No. As in the most we do when we're together is drink. I have so many male cousins. I think that the majority of our family.
Okay, listen, my cousins are watching, so
but
I have to say this. I don't find any of my cousins attractive that.
Like, I don't think you need to say
how do you have a children?
I like that.
Guys, I have so many questions.
I like
How
that.
does someone impregnate?
Yeah.
How do you have a channel called What Jesus and then impregnate your cousin?
When I found out, I collared her friend.
Oh my God!
Now she knows. Now she knows.
And I think now she knows.
Now she knows. That's how you gotta, like, to be honest, that's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. Me. Too close, my nyash. Me, I'll shag your dad. Do you understand me? They're not that important.
My car! This time I've choked, as in I'm
You're
running,
like,
screaming, trying to cause attention, making sure like people shika this guy.
In
So I
Kenya.
have to run back. I'm like, so was this a ploy so that they steal my car?
Sasa, me, I'm just saying, guys, if you put your person out on social media, as in, yes, you can survive. But the high chances, from most celebs, what usually happens, you start saying irreconcilable differences because you don't want to say that nigga's a bitch.
Yeah. And then he asked me, oh, yes, I'd put it where, and I can't find it. And I'm like, oh, have you checked the car? At that point, I still don't realize he's trying to accuse me. He's like, oh, have you? I'm like, yeah, check the dashboard. I even start looking with him. And he's like, I know you took it. I'm like, rewind selector, sorry. You think I took your money, okay? You are in my car, driving to your place in my car, and you think I stole your money? He was like, yeah, where else would it be? So do you know one else? Nini has been in that house, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what?
Great.
Get out of my car.
Why are people insane?
Yeah.
Us out here, right? At now, you're talking to me, you're talking to 75 other people. So I have to rise to the top to be seen. Are you mad?
But that's how it is
No.
in life, isn't it?
That's
No,
how it is.
that's
Yeah.
not.
Even
Joyce,
before social media, that's
is that
how it
how
was.
you get to know people, or you keep yourself and then see me out there, and then now we start getting to know each other? But if you're throwing your net, casting out wide to any, I might get an omena, I might get a whale, I might get a shark, I might get a tilapia. Jesus of Nazareth.
But that's
I
how
don't
you
want
end
to
up-
be just, and that's
No.
how those relationships don't last.
No.
How many
Yeah.
is not a psychological problem?
Yeah.
I don't know, you'll just know.
No, like
Like
what
fatty.
what number
Fatty,
is
'cause you
is
said
not-
100.
would show.
So
Okay,
fatty.
it depends
Fat
with
is
like
okay.
your age, and whether you've
So
been...
if someone is like fatty,
No, if okay,
Yeah, if
let
you're
me
30, how
continue.
many should
If
you
it
have?
depends with like your age and how many relationships you've been in.
Uh-huh.
If you've been in like one long relationship and then the 1 year that you were single, you slept with 100 women, you're definitely overcompensating for something,
Now,
But like
see, you're
if you've
trying to
been
get
single
over
your whole
someone.
life
And then you have
slept
100.
with 100 girls
Yeah.
and you're like maybe in your late 20s,
yeah.
that's okay.
Hey, me.
You've never had the best way to get over someone is to get like.
You keep quiet.
But 100 women in 1 year.
You
Si
keep
unajaribu kuheal.
You keep quiet. You first, we've realized there's nothing going on in there. It's just like
Stopped.
me. I don't care who
You
you're
cut-
talking
you cut
to.
off
I'm just
every
asking,
other babe.
why are you treating me like a disposable tissue?
You also
That's
treat
not
it
that.
like
Hey,
a
hey,
it's not
disposable
that.
tissue.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You also
Mungu
treat
kubali-
it
Kwani, am I
like
the
that.
only
Point
person
yangu.
you're talking to also? You're also
Ngoja
talking to
nitoe
people.
point. Can you hold on? I say my point. So and this is usually what happens. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? Let me flip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a backup?
What does that mean?
Busted. You know what a backup is?
Like,
You're in a relationship or you're doing something, and then the next thing, they say, maybe you have an argument. And you're like, oh, you know what? I'll show you. Hey. Now me.
why
I'm the
do
ones-
people do that?
Me,
That's
I'm there.
not nice.
Oh, hey, well, long time. Makachev, you stopped talking to your person, all of a sudden now I'm the high. And that time, me, I don't know. I'm just
Hi,
being like,
beautiful.
maybe we're taking it easy. So I'm like, okay, hey, what's up? How you doing? Do you want to link up? We've been talking about linking up. Now you're even pushing it faster. Let's link. So I'm like, hey, maybe this person has
So you
woken up.
relax.
Maybe now we have time. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. Because you've been leading me on, right? Then your person shows up like, oh, you know what? Actually, we have to postpone this. I have plans, right? Do you have a backup? Is there that
no.
person who if
Kevin.
Why?
Why are you smiling
You
like
are
that?
just, no, it's just that
Joyce,
he's checking all the
before you're
douchebag.